Hey everyone, it's me Erica, and I'm trying a new quality today. I actually got out my camera for once instead of being lazy and using the camera on my computer. So hopefully this looks better. And today I have a book review for you on Angelfall by Susan E. This book is about angels starting the apocalypse, and if that doesn't intrigue you, I don't know what will. This book was awesome. It follows a girl named Penryn who is just trying to survive and protect her family throughout this apocalypse. Penryn's family consists of her younger sister Paige, who is wheelchair bound, and her mother, who is mentally unstable. And the book starts off with them trying to move to find a new place to stay for a while. And as they are trying to move, they come across these angels fighting in the streets. So they take cover behind the cars, which are clogging the streets in her town. And she witnesses an angel being beaten up, its wings being ripped off from its back. Penryn decides to make a bold move and tries to save the angel who is getting his wings ripped off by trying to return its sword to him. But as she does it, the other angels spot her, and as punishment for showing herself and trying to help the crippled angel, they take her sister Paige. In order to get her sister back, Penryn saves the angel who got his wings ripped off in order to find out where the other angels are taking her sister. So this book is pretty much a journey for Penryn to find her sister and the angel that she saved, Raffi, trying to get his wings back. This book has been blowing up pretty much on YouTube here, and I was really intrigued and decided to check it out. I was kind of skeptical at first because, to be honest, I've been reading a lot of popular books lately, and not all of them have lived up to the wonderful expectation that I've set for them. So I was trying to lower my expectations of this book, and it really didn't work, but they soared over them. This really is an amazing book, and it isn't that long at all, and it's just jammed-packed with action. If you really want an action-packed book, definitely pick this one up. And it's unlike any other angel book I've read. Penryn is a unique character, and she's definitely a heroine. I've really never connected with the main character or the narrator in the book before, and I usually tend to really root for the side characters in the story, but I really enjoyed Penryn, and she's definitely my favorite narrator and main character in a book pretty much ever. Raffi, though, is sarcastic, humorous, and their conversations back and forth each other throughout the whole book are priceless, and I just would reread this book just to experience their conversations with each other because it literally is perfect. If you're worried about insta-love, don't worry, because this book doesn't have it. Nothing romantic happens between the two main characters until way past the halfway mark in this book. I'm not kidding. I also really enjoy Penryn's family because they are also so unique. Her sister is wheelchair bound and her mother is mentally unstable, and that's not something you usually get from books. Character Penryn has a lot to deal with in general, plus the apocalypse. I mean, she has to be pretty kick-ass to be able to deal with all that, and she is. She's strong, she's independent, and she knows how to kick butt. I just love the fight scenes during this book. This book was also really creepy. There was a part where she was in the woods and it just creeped the crap out of me. It was way past midnight, and luckily I had my dog with me. That was the only thing that was really keeping me from like running downstairs. But it was just so creepy because of all the detail that Susan E. puts into her writing. You know, you really are in the mind of Penryn, and she's in these scary situations. There's not just angels in the world. There's these scorpion angel things, and then there's these monstrous creations. Creepy and so gripping at the same time. Everything that you've heard about this book is true. It is just fantastic, and I loved it from beginning to end. There are no boring parts, and everything ties into the plot. There's nothing that is unnecessary. It all means something, and I love that because you might be reading a part and you might be thinking, wow, this is drawn out too much. Why are we looking at this character? Why are we learning about them? This doesn't even seem important. But then near the end of the book, you realize how everything ties together, and there's a purpose for everything that Susan E. brings up, and that's just so unique within a book. There's no loose ends. Everything is connected. And there's not even just the conflict between the angels and the humans, which they don't even know why is happening. There's also conflict within the angels and their whole world themselves. They need a new messenger, and they're trying to figure out all these things, and it's just so so complex, and I love that. It's not just one simple plot line. There's a whole bunch of other things going on, but it's not confusing at all. I already ordered the second one because the ending is just kind of cliffhangery and you need to know what's going on next. There's so much more that can happen, and that's great because it really opens the doors for the next book. If you're skeptical about starting this book, don't be, and just pick it up already. It's short and it's easy to go through and it's action-packed. Right from the very beginning, it starts off with that angel fight. And especially near the end, this is a page turner. I could not put this book down, and I felt like I couldn't read fast enough to find out what was going to happen to these characters. And you just need to know that these characters are going to be okay, that they're going to be safe, and what's going to happen. Because it was just so intense near the end. The last 80 pages were seriously amazing. Even if you aren't into angels, give this book a try because it really is unique and awesome, and I highly recommend it to everyone. So obviously I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. This is definitely one of my favorite books of the year and of all time in general. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.